Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to the fifth and final round for Group A, where these 6 players will be battling out to try and get into the top 2 places to get them into the semi-finals. Unfortunately, after this episode, 4 of our players will be knocked out of the tournament. So I'd like to take this opportunity now to thank everyone that has taken part, getting their battles done, uploading the replays on their channels, and of course guys, a lot of these are YouTubers, so do check out the links in the description below, check out all the channels. Yeah, and get their thoughts and feedback from the battles as well. It'd be great to share that community feeling like we have in the previous tournaments. We'll jump straight on now to Janet on Occasion versus General Confusion. This is Chaos versus Tomb Kings, and they're playing at the Black Tower of Archon. So starting with the forces of Chaos, Janet on Occasion, he's born Archon the Ever Chosen, who has got Slayer of Kings, Stand or Die, Burning Head, Flame and Shore of Ruin, the Cascading Fast Oak, the Crown of Domination, and Kindle Flame. He brought with him 4 units of Chaos Marauders, got a unit of Forsaken, then backed up by 2 Chaos Warriors with Hellbirds, and he does love a good bit of Chaos Chariot, so he's brought a unit of them with him. On the flank here we have Forsaken, and backed up by some Dragon Ogres. And over here, I believe it's going to be the same format. Yep, Forsaken and Dragon Ogres. We now move over to the Tomb Kings, which I absolutely love because they've actually picked General Confusion and actually brought Archon the Black to battle outside the Black Tower of Archon. I think that's absolutely thematic, and he should get bonus points for that. So, what has he brought here? He has got the Tomb Blade of Archon, the Staff and the Gas, Library of Mortis, Doom and Darkness, Spirit Leech, My Will Be Done, the Curse, and Life Legion. He has got a strong front line here of a mix of Spearmen and Swordsmen, but it looks of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Spearmen, 2 units of Skeleton Warriors. We also have a Tomb Scorpion just kind of hanging out. Got 2 units of Ushabti Great Bows. Then we got 2 Tomb Guard with Hellbirds, the Necrosphinx, and a Necrotech, who has got the Elixir of Might and the Restore ability. So pretty cheap, pretty basic, just to keep the Ushabti and that alive. And Tomb Scorpion. So we'll get straight into the normal speed then. A very interesting battlefield. There's a square sort of formation where once it looks like a mighty temple stood, raised up above the rest of the deserts, but unfortunately it's now gone. So now you've got this interesting thing where the flanks can move up and you got whoever secures the high ground, but it looks like the Tomb Kings are actually moving into this direction here to be able to use the hill and take away the advantage of the centre. It makes sense, especially if the Ushabti have great bows and that, they can afford to do so. They do have to be careful of the faster units coming in. As you can see, Jen on Occasion immediately reacting and getting them hidden by here. The thing as well is a lot of these units, Finns block line of sight. So a lot of this, Janet will be able to see. So yeah, plenty of hiding spots as you can see. Like these guys will be completely invisible. These guys might not even be able to see each other properly if that's in the way. I don't like the way his fin flies. It's just seems a bit ridiculous. So there we go. Oh, and that is the Spirit Leech been dropped on the Dragon Ogres. That's going to do a nice little bit of damage there. Let's have a look. Well, it's definitely damaging their leadership. But the one problem with this setup is the Tomb Kings are very weak on one flank, where all the forces of the Chaos are now coming over the hill in force. They've kind of lined up to deal with this threat, and yet the biggest threat's on this front. And look, Janet is going to make the most out of this by swinging these guys around. He's got the flanking forces, including chariots, going around the back, and the main force going to hit in the centre. So he's going to hit on this one flank. Why fight the whole army when you can just hit half of it? And that's exactly what Jen is going to try and do. Chariots are coming in now, getting a good hit. Oh, like Skittles. I do like a good bit of Skittles. And in comes the Marauders as well to give support. But we do have the Tomb Scorpion. That's something to be aware of. Forsaken coming in to deal with the halberds, and now the main Chaos Army is coming in. Archon the other Chosen charging into the flank here, and look, they're getting all these beautiful flank charges in against the Tomb Kings. Dragon Ogres and the Forsaken fall them back because they don't need to take this on. Janet wants to focus on one side, deal with it, pull back probably, and then move, strike again. Necrosphinx getting in there, Forsaken and the Tomb Guard taking on. Oh, he's going for the Archon the Ever Chosen. And we do have some Skeleton Warriors being summoned up there. Oh, Archon's taking a lot of damage. A lot of damage, but he has just done, he's got Spirit Leech on him, but he's got the Cascade and Fire Cloak. Tomb Scorpion having a good time packing up all these Chaos Warriors with halberds. They have had Stand or Die pit of them. Dragon Ogres getting to the back here. This is where they want to be. He's cutting up the Ushabti. We do have some Chaos Warriors of halberds hanging back. Chaos Chariot's doing a good job there. We got the regen being dropped for the undead here, the Tomb Kings. Dragon Ogres chasing in. And it looks like the next Frank is trying to deal with the Dragon Ogres, but he's getting surrounded by the 2 units and Archon. Oh no, these are decided to turn around, and they're going to go for the Ushabti of Great Bows. And we got Archon trying to chase him back. The Necrosphinx is, Exile of Might's been dropped on him. And he's been replenished, but he's taken a lot of damage. And he's becoming critical binding. Tomb Scorpion is jumping onto Archon, trying to piss him off. But Archon is just tanking it. I mean, look at it. It's insane the amount of damage he's taken, and not really bothered by it. We also have the charge moving back into the Ushabti. The Dragon Ogres trying to deal with Archon the Black and the Necrotech, who of course can keep healing. Archon pulling back a bit. Oh, some Ushabti has just been summoned. The Necrosphinx has just fallen, crushing a load of Skeleton Warriors, but the Ushabti coming into back of this front line up, and there's a lot of Chaos coming in here. And they are slowly, by the looks of it, winning the front line battle, just being overwhelmed by numbers and the strength of Chaos. Archon is getting beaten by the Chariot. Apparently he's wavering, even though he's just running into the back of them. Archon's taking out the Necrotech, protected by the Dragon Ogres, which is a good move. But how much damage has he got left? Health. I mean, if those Chariots turn around and start doing damage, that's gonna... This is the most intense fight ever. It's just horses pissing at each other. But here comes Dragon Ogres to try and finish him off. Archon, though, is on a... Well, he's only got 1,000 health left, and that Tomb Scorpion will just rip that to bits if they're not careful. But it looks like Archon the Black's actually put them right back. So the Dragon Ogres come back with the Chariots to the Ushabti. What is this? Archon is actually beating the Tomb Scorpion. I mean, he's got Dragon Ogres backing him up as well, but there's Ushabti. How is normally Archon? Oh, and there goes the Tomb Scorpion. I suspect the Ushabti of Great Bows will be quick to follow. Do have a burning head being done on the Tomb Guard there, Halberds. Very nice bit of damage to deal with that. Archon the Black is coming back. See what I did there. We got some Ushabti and the Skeleton Warriors. So Dragon Ogre's charging in there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he's only got 300 health left. He just needs a couple of swings, and Janet's done it. And you can see the main line has completely crippled. I mean, we do have some... For some reason, the Ushabti now have chased off routing units. They need to come back and help. The Tomb Kings have been badly outnumbered, and as you can see as well, Chaos Power is quickly getting the upper hand here. These Dragon Ogres can just keep chasing them. They're quite happy with that. Where's Archon? Archon's over here. Just, you know, looking good. The Necrotech is now breaking as well. How much health has he got? 800 health. And where's the general gone? Did they catch him, or did he run off the field? No, they caught him. He's out, and of course with that, that means the rest of the Tomb Kings will just now crumble, and that looks like it's a victory for General Occasion and his forces of chaos. Ouch, those poor Skeleton Warriors. Here comes Archon. Never one to miss out in the final fight. It's brave of him, but he's got 800 health. I doubt these Skeleton Warriors will be able to do much. And of course, bringing him in will go. Look, this is all that's left. Everything else is gone, and the Chaos coming in, finishing them off, and there they go, guys. There he goes. And there we go. End of the first round. Great army by both sides. I think the biggest mistake was general confusion went to the flank to deal with one unit of Forsaken and one unit of Dragon Ogres. So General on occasion used that by hitting one side of the Tomb Kings first. Hit it hard, hit it fast. The Dragon Ogres did a great job. Chariots running things over, but the Dragon Ogres dealing with the bigger units, the Nexus Sphinx, the Tomb Scorpions, Archon the Black, and of course Archon the Ever-Chosen. Flippin' heck, he is a tank now. He just ran through and destroyed everything. Yeah, just generally a really good play there. And unfortunately, as you saw, the Skeleton Spearmen and that just got absolutely slaughtered once the Marauders and I got behind them and around them and just outnumbered them. Dealt with it piecemeal, bit by bit. So well played by General on occasion and General Confusion. But guys, remember, both of these are YouTubers. So do look in the links below. And you will find they both have channels. So I really appreciate if you would drop a like on their videos, comment, you know, tell them Shadow sent you, and we'll move on to the second battle, which you're not going to believe. It's Lawmaster Sotek versus Raven, and it's Chaos versus Tomb Kings. yeah, exact same matchup, and it's on the Shrine of Cain. So let's see what they bring that's different, and if it's a different result or not. So, starting with the Tomb Kings and Raven. I know I keep pronouncing that, guys. I've seen it in the comments. For some reason, my tongue just can't get around the letters properly and it does it all wrong. So, I apologise. But he does have a YouTube channel, so go check that out and that should make up for it. So, we've got two Tomb Princes, a Blade of Setept, Tomb Strike, the Curse of Death, and Guardian. And I suspect this one's exactly the same layout. Oh no, he hasn't got the Guardian. He's got... Let's have a look. He's got the Blade of Step, the Tomb Strike, and the Curse. Okay, so he hasn't got... Only one's got the Guardian. Then we have Setra the Impenetrable on his blinged up horse. He's got Blessed Blade of Petra, the Wrath of Petra, Incarnation of Protection, Incarnation of Cursed Blades, the Crown of Nekahara, Unyielding Wheel, and the Restless Dead, and the Curse. Moving out, for some reason, I think my mouse wheel might be on the play up. I'm not entirely sure. I should keep that on though, shouldn't I? Right, so we do have a Bone Giant, which is always good to see. We have, what have we got here? 2 units of Skeleton Warriors, then 2 units of Skeleton Spearmen in the centre. We then have 2 units of Skeleton Spearmen, 1 on each flank. We've got 4 units of Skeleton Archers. And we also have the Blessed Legion of Skeleton Archers. And at the back we have the Scorpion Legion, the Regiment of Renowned Spearmen. Going over to Chaos, once again we have the Ever-Chosen, who has got Slayer of Kings, Stand or Die, Foe Seeker, the Flaming Shield of Ruin, Cascade and Fire Cloak, the Crown of Domination, and a Kindle Fire. We have some Chaos Warhounds with him. The Chaos Knights, I believe there's 2 of them, isn't it? No, just the 1 unit, okay. In the front line, we have a 1, a 2, a 3 unit of Chaos Marauders, and these are led by the Mirror Guard, Chaos Warriors, Regiment of Renown, 2 units of Chaos Warriors of Hellbirds. We have 2 Dragon Ogres, one of them being the Summoners of Rage, and then we've got some Chaos Warhounds on this flank here. So, slight differences, slight similarities based on the person's preference. Let's get started. And he's going for the Summoners of Rage. Good move. Try and take them out. Immediately you got this kill team of Tomb Princes and a Tomb Setra the Impenetrable. It's going to cause a lot of problems. Oh, that was a nice hit on the Knights there. Don't think it killed any, but might have killed 1. Tomb Kings quickly getting into position. The Archers now firing volleys in. The one point of this plan is the fact that these guys are moved forward quite quicker than the rest of the army. We do have Chaos Warhounds, but I doubt there's going to be much of a problem. And seems to be the Tomb Kings are on it. Chaos Knights are finally charged in, but these are 2 quite powerful, well, 3 powerful characters really. Setra's quite powerful, and there's some now Spearmen coming in. All standard dive, Flame Shield of Ruin has been done. The Blessed Blade of Metra has been done as well. Fire damage. Look how much damage Chaos Knights done. But the Summoners of Rage are now coming into the rear as well. So this is probably going to be a problem. Sorry, and we got some Chaos Marauders just helping out. On the main lines, the battle has been drawn. We got the Marauders charging in against the Skeleton Spearmen. The Chaos Warhounds actually made it into the Archers, but they are being dealt with Archers following in. More Chaos Warriors coming in to deal with this. It looks like that flank might go to the Chaos. Warhounds at the back and being. Got Dragon Ogres charging into the Skeleton Archers and the Bone Giant, trying to get rid of them. Let's see how this main fight's going, because this is the main fight. Oh no, they've all enraged. Summoners of Rage, Chaos Marauders, and Archon the Ever-Chosen's enraged. But, I think one Tomb Prince is already down. Got Skeleton Spearmen trying to... Ah, this is insane, guys. This is just... Everything is on here. Just everything relies on this. I mean, the Tomb Kings do have the regen going. Oh dear, Summoners of Rage have broken and so have the Chaos Marauders. So, Archon the Ever-Chosen is wavering. He's broken. Settled and Pearsborn, the Tomb Prince have actually broken Archon the Ever-Chosen. The Knights are trying to come back in. The Marauders are broken. So it's just some Chaos Spear. And now the Cetra is actually chasing after him. He's not letting him go that easy. Meanwhile, on the main line, it's completely a mess here. But luckily, here comes another regen. And we do have the blessed, the Scorpion Legion here, dealing with the Dragon Ogres, the Warhounds being beaten, and the Bone Giant will do a nice job. The Mirror Guard are pushing in as well. Have we got something being summoned here? Yes, yes we do. We have Ushabti coming in the middle of the Mirror Guard. Marauders are dealing with the Spearmen. Got the Spearmen holding up the Chaos Warriors there, but the Archers have turned around and peppering the Dragon Ogres. Uh-oh. Did they rally? Oh no, they rallied and rampaged, and now Cetra is badly hurt, guys. He is having to make a run. 100 health remaining. Oh wow, that is insane. They are enraged, but look at them trying to chase him. But they do pull back, or does he? No, he's after. Oh, was that friendly fire? Because he just died. Did the Bone Giant just shoot Cetra? Oh no, that's terrible. And the Tomb Prince has now been done. So that was almost like a fake withdrawal. They ran away to then rally and come back. How did Lord Master Sotek do that? I don't know, but in comes Archon now, and there's nearly nothing to stop this now. Their best hope was to chase off the Summoners of Rage and Archon, get them around down and break them, but suddenly Forces of Chaos are coming back in strength, and looking at what's left, the Tomb Kings really do not have much there. Warhounds jumping in against the Skeleton Warriors, they're just keeping busy. Archers are still trying to get some shots, but they're all just, everything's just crumbling now. I think it is just a matter of time now. Bounce power in the Forces of Chaos favour. And there we go, guys. That is a win for Chaos. Moving on to the finish screen. So again, both were good armies. I love all the Archers and the Spirit and that. This is like what a proper Tomb King army looks like. The Tomb Princes and that did a great job. Dealing with Archon and the Summoners of Rage. It looked like Raven had it then, but that withdrawal, they ran away, Archon and the Summoners of Rage, and only the Cetra and the Tomb Prince went after them, and suddenly they rallied and charged back in and destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed the Chaos Knights, Summoners of Rage and Archon, absolutely destroyed all of the leader, and of course as soon as that was done, suddenly you've got all these big units and elite units against cannon fodder, really, and it just couldn't hold out. But well played by both players. Again, these are both YouTubers, guys, so do check the links below. You will find links to their channels. Check them out, subscribe, comment on their videos, let them know I sent you, and we'll move on to the third and final battle for Group A, guys. This is it, and it's Professor Pone versus Gojira. It's High Elves versus the Vampire Coast, and they're playing on the Void of Hell Fen. Sounds pleasant. Let's go see what it looks like. Starting with the Vampire Coast, then, we have a strong flank here of rotten Prometheans. We have a front line of zombie deckhand mob with pole arms. We've then got a zombie pirate deckhand mob, pole arms, mob, pole arms. So 3 of the pole arms, 2 normal ones. At the back, we have got the zombie pirate gunnery mob of handguns. We got 2 of them. We got another unit of rotten Prometheans. This force is led by the Count Nocturnus. On foot as well, he's got the Captain's Wrath Moondial, the Wrath Storm, the Arcane Conduct, incarnation of Nahek, the Drowned Dead, the Hunger, and Smoke and Mirrors, and of course the Curse of Undeath. Over here we have 2 units of the Deck Droppers with handguns. Great units these. Solid choice. On the flank there we've got some Failbats, and over there we've got some Failbats as well. Then the High Elves. Oh, there is some units over there. I will check that in a second though. On the back there we do have some Arthurian Reavers, you know, just to do a bit of scout and harassment. Over here we have a unit of Scurvy Dogs, but they're being chased down by Silver Helms. That's not a good matchup. And over here, what have we got over here? Failbat. Oh, look at this, guys. Got the Scurvy Dogs here. Then we've got a unit of Mongols and another unit of Mongols. And remember, these hide. They've got stealth, I believe. Vanguard deployment. Stalk, that's it. So they can't be seen. And there's quite a lot here for Professor Pone to maybe think that's it. But leading his force, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of Lorien Sea Guard with shields. Always a solid choice. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of White Lines of that place. And we have Tyrion, who has got the Sunfan, the Feint and Riposte, Stand Your Ground, Foe Seeker, and Heart of Avon. And over here we have a Mage of Hythor, who is on horseback and has got the Starfoot Staff, the Book of Hoeth, Arcane Unforging, Tempest, Apotheosis. Isn't Tempest just flyers? Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, actually the deckhands in that, yeah. And the Shield of Safari. So, yeah, pretty good mix there. We'll move on now. This will be an interesting one, because... Oh, they're already starting to fire. But this is a lot of this is just cannon fodder. So these guys I'm worried about. And of course we do have the Rotten Prometheans as well. Good monstrous infantry. Failbats for harassment. But we've got a good solid line to stand. You know, they can shoot and then hold the line. And the white lines can just charge in. Failbats, as you can see, coming in. As soon as they get contested, the white lines charge in. And what deal with them. Tyrion's joining in as well. As you can see, the white lines are now moving forwards to deal with any problems. How's the cavalry doing? Cavalry have actually been the Scurvy Dogs, but they are being attacked by the Deck Droppers, which could be a problem. We do have some more Reavers over here, and I think they're going to go straight for the Handgunners. And they're not looking. They're not looking. They're all coming. Oh, wow, that was a good charge. And that's pretty much got them to break. Scurvy Dog coming into the back there. And this is what I mean by the solid line. Oh, well, the white lines have actually charged forward. Some of them go through. Terran is being attacked by the pole arms. We've got the Count moving forward as well. Apparently there's enemy troops nearby. Oh, nice hit there. That's the bombardment being dropped there on the High Elves. But this flank attack has been completely beaten. But that's not the problem. This is the problem. Look at this. Straight into the back. Unfortunately, the bats have disappeared. But the Scurvy Dogs are in there as well. That's going to cause a lot of problems. But you do have Spearmen in there. So they do have anti-large, but they are facing the wrong way. This is something that's got to be careful. They need to make sure they clean this up before they move on. Over here, though, the Silver Helms are being beaten up by the Rotten Prometheans. Tyrion is just running around. He's just causing mishap and problems, as he does. As you can see, Professor Pone is trying to get the High Elves to fall back so that archers can give support, but the white lines deal with the worst. We do have some... Oh, look at that Scurvy Dog straight in there. They probably want the last one, but they don't need to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't think the Count can handle this. He's got Arcane Unforging dropped on him. And Tyrion's got the Feint and Response and Stand Your Ground. Yeah, but we do have the pole arms coming in. The Count's making a run for it. How are those Mongols doing? They're doing alright. Well, I said that they didn't finish this off. They've moved on to the middle now. And I'm trying to deal with them, but these are spearmen. They get spears out. And so they will have anti-large. And because he's left them, these Sea Guard are now moving up to get in a good position. The white lines are pushing in to deal with the deckhands and the pole arms so they can focus on the Prometheans. And now they're coming around here and seething it up. But the Count has been slayed by Tyrion himself. That's really not good for the undead. And look, immediately Band's power starts shifting. A lot of the undead are starting to waver now. Deck Droppers are coming in, but they're being shot at by the Sea Guard here. Wait, if the mage can, he wants to drop a Tempest right here. It would do so much damage. It would pretty much wipe them out, I would have thought. The Mongols are trying to do as much as they can, but like I said, these are spearmen. So that's going to cause problems. And with all this going on, I think it is slowly going in the... But we do have a breakthrough here. It looks like the undead are slowly wiping this flank out. If this group can beat this white line, so they can then come in behind, deal with all this. But it looks like the high elves are winning on this flank. The deck droppers are kind of delaying that by sniping these guys off as they go. Is that another bombardment coming down? No, it won't be because the count's dead. So, I wouldn't say you failed. It's just a bit of a difficult battle, mate. But look at these. The Sea Guard are now just absolutely ripping into them. And now the deck droppers are just dropping. Like death droppers. The Reavers are making a run for it. But fair enough, they may be like cavalry. But the amount of arrows, now they're being dealt with. They can fire on here. Stand Your Ground has just been dropped on the High Elves. So that's to keep them going. This whole group is actually just moving on to the Archers now. Which is unfortunate because the Stand Your Ground wasn't there. They wouldn't have done that. Is our Tempest going down? Yes, it is. Oh, look at them just drop from the sky. Oh, wow. Just gone. Absolutely gone. And there we go, guys. That's the deck droppers gone. And now it's just a few Vampire Coves left. 230 to the 320. And then there goes... Tyrion, you hit most of your own guys then. That was a terrible shot. Wow, it's like cowards die in fire. And it's like, yeah, I can see that. But as you can see, the Spearmen are slowly dealing with all this. We've got some archers coming in to deal with the wrong Prometheans. The bounce power is still slightly in the High Elves' favour, but depending on what happens with the undead, you never know. But units are now starting to crumble. Tyrion slaying Mongols left, right and centre. He just doesn't care. Foe Seeker and Fate to Repose is being dropped. Yeah, and look at all the archers. They're now making these guys regret their life decisions, or death decisions, if you want to be picky. The white lines, there's 27 of them, and they're holding the line. They're holding this flank. But the rest of the High Elves deal with this centre push. More High Elves coming in, and they're being healed as well, which is brilliant. Yeah, look at this flank. Yeah, the white lines finally break. But they held them off, and these guys are pretty much broken themselves, so now they can get a good few shots off as they try and slowly move. But don't forget, even if the whole thing fails, we've got Tyrion here. He could probably take on what's left on the zone at this rate. Charging the informant is a lot, this is large. We have spearmen, so they can shoot them in the back, or stab them with long sticks. Cavalry getting in there, poking them with even more big long sticks. But yeah, it's now just clumping up on this last unit. There's only two. Oh no, there they all go, guys. There we go. A win for Professor Pone against Gojira. And yeah, flipping heck, what a game. Vampire Coves did really well, but unfortunately the High Elves did just outplay them. I mean, have the 120 kills, 109 kills. I loved having the Mongols come in the flank. You don't really see that often. He had a lot of good hard hitters and things like that. But this was just the perfect counter. Archers to shoot them, spearmen to deal with the big guys, and the white lines to deal with all this, the deckhands mob, which they did quite efficiently. Tyrion, always a good solid choice for the High Elves for melee combat, and the mage, which is going around buffing, and that deck drop is fun. I mean, they were pretty much out the game anyway, but that looks so good. Just boom, gone, just the whole lot. So that's it, guys. That's Group A finished. Let's go over the score tables now. So Professor Pone, after that win, has got a complete clean slate of 5 wins and not a single loss. So he is through to the semi-finals. Next is Lawmaster Sotek, practically a clear slate with 4 wins, 1 losses. That 1 loss being to Professor Pone. We then have General Confusion and Raven, and 2 wins but 3 losses. General Confusion will be higher up though because he did beat him in their 1-to-1. Then below that we have General on Occasion with 2 wins, 3 losses, and then finally Gojira, who got 5 losses unfortunately. But we are very thankful for everyone that take part. I'm just looking over. Yes, all 6 of these guys in Group A is YouTubers. They're all YouTubers. They've all got links in the description below. Do check them out. They do have their videos of their battles. So obviously they'll cover things I missed. They will put in what they were trying to do, why they did the builds and things like that with them, but I just have to try and get an idea based on what I see. These guys they know why they picked it and what went right, what went wrong for them. So guys, do check out their channels. Thank you very much for joining me, and tomorrow we will have the final group game, which that's going to be sad. So I've enjoyed this, but never mind. We will have then the semi-finals and the finals after Christmas, so that's something to look forward to. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe and comment below, and I will see you tomorrow for the final group games. Till then guys, take care.